Do, 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 do. What it do? What it do? What's going on? What's happening? What's really going on? What's happening? What's really happening, y'all? What's going on? This your boy OG Big Sam in the house of the realist OGs. Flying a little solo today. You know what I'm saying? Truth, getting some things together, you know what I'm saying? Trying to keep it healthy. Um, and the theme stays the same, y'all. The theme stays the same. You know, uh, y'all are excited and hell bent. Let's talk about the quarterback. Well, let's talk because we're gonna revisit it because the question bears answering. Why the rush? You know what I'm saying? The question bears answering. You know what I'm saying? Quick recap on what I'm saying and other sporting news though also going on with that. You know what I'm saying? And then we're gonna do a little AFN house cleaning, if you will, to spread it out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, hey, let's get with it. Let's jump on into it. You know what I'm saying? King Treyway, Big Ed was good. Shit, and you might want to come on in this office, man. Stop playing. ATLE, what's good? D Sloan, what's happening, man? What's going on with you? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hi to the missus. I'm gonna try to get at y'all with some of that good food though, for real. And things and whatnot. Um, but Georgia Texas, but what's good? What's happening? What's going on, man? You know what I'm saying? You right on time. We finna get into this thing. You know what I mean? It's Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? It's Tuesday. It is Tuesday. Terrible Tuesday. But where am I gonna start? Where am I gonna start? Where should I start? Should I just start with just telling mommy shut the fuck up? You know what I'm saying? Should I start down? Should I start down? I mean, you know what I'm saying? This is the OG asylum. You know what I mean? We have been on one over the last few days, and you know what I'm saying? Because some tend to want to poke the bear. You know what I'm saying? Try to pull a whisk off a lion. You know, try to play chicken with a Mack truck, if you will. Now, all of those that have heard us, especially me, over the last few weeks, they're the same topic, and explaining and asking the questions, about this young man. And some of y'all seem not to understand satire. Some have clueless to sarcasm. And some just don't like the mirror being turned in front of their faces to show how they look and sound when they hit sin on some of the dumb stuff that they do. It wasn't us that had the do-rags trending. It was him. It wasn't us that has this young man trending. It's y'all. The man ran a 4.42 in the combine, and all of y'all was throwing your thongs on the stage, begging for more. Oh, he can start. He definitely can start. Oh, so his track star impersonation makes him QB1. We addressed that. We talked about that. We talked about the reason why he should sit and learn from Kirk like he said that he was here to do. But then we mess around and we turn around and we put the mirror on you and act like y'all act, you know what I'm saying? Make fun of how, how y'all out here, you know what I'm saying, tripping and going overboard and bungee jumping off, you know what I'm saying, off the top of Grady, you know what I'm saying, Memorial Hospital, you know what I'm saying? All of a sudden it's a problem. Oh, we trying to sabotage Michael Penix Jr. We're trying to, make the Penix short. We're hating on the black guy, How does that always come to be the point when it comes to the Atlanta Falcons? How is that? How is that? How is it always come to that point right there? You're trying to keep Black brothers down. Because the common sense of the matter is to go with the veteran who has been consistently doing it for the last 8 years, that gives us the best chance to win. Oh, but because Houston, you know what I'm saying, had some success with CJ Stroud, we think that could be, you know what I'm saying, reimagined or displayed here. Again, quarterback starts like that don't grow on trees. It's been few and far in between. Dirty Kurt as our QB1, give us experience time. I know you heard it before. You heard it, but you weren't listening. You heard it, but you weren't listening. You know what I'm saying? Dirty Kurt give us experienced time to do what? Try to win and get prepared for the future. Fix now, win now, develop now. I know I said that religiously. But when we talk common sense, those aren't the things that y'all like. Those are not the aspects that you want. Those are you know, not the concepts that you want to believe in. When we try to talk about the entire team, all three phases of the team, and y'all don't you know, pay no attention to that. You know, hit two, 3 eyes, you know, be on the show, 10, 15, you know what I'm saying? But the moment we start cussing, screaming, yelling, and talking about the quarterback, then you mess around and get 50 to 100, you know what I'm saying, eyes on the program and things of that nature. Y'all are not ready, or you do not prefer, you know, sports information and education, which is what we try to do. Inform, give you the news, explain it to you, break it down, analyze it. Nah. You have your mind made up that the only thing that is important about the team is the quarterback position. It's the quarterback position. So I ask the question again. Why hate on player development? Why the rush? Why is it y'all want to blow up every little thing this dude does, and then follow up with the statement, oh, he can start now. Okay. All right. Y'all do remember what Michigan did to him, right? You know, y'all do remember what he looked like in that Arizona State game and that Washington State game, right? Okay. Yeah. But they won undefeated season. Okay, so and that don't mean he didn't look like crap in some of them games. What in the entire world do you all have against player development? Because it is the oldest solution, the oldest positive solution that is gone overlooked for many 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 plus years. And every time you think there's a possibility to get a black quarterback in here, whether he's a half-ass veteran or a rookie, y'all want that and that only. Swinging for the trifecta. You got a black GM. We got a black head coach. I don't think this is a black quarterback, right? Right? Woo! Right? With your pom-pom. We got a whole ready-made situation here. Why is our backup, yeah, I said it, backup quarterback trending week to damn week? Why? Help me understand. Why the hell is our backup quarterback trending? Let me guess. Because y'all don't another white boy starting in Atlanta. Let's just keep it a buck. Oh yeah, I'm going all the way there. I meant what I said last night. I meant that. I'm driving this bus. I meant that. I'm not gonna go away from it. Because you're gonna eventually have to come out of your little hiding space up under the rock and admit to it. You're gonna have to admit to it, because I'm gonna put it in your face every time. Because this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. We got a ready-made situation that we ain't never had before in over the last 30 years. We got a ready-made situation that all it needed was a veteran quarterback, and we got that. The situation ended up turning, and we ended up getting our future as well at that very same position. Huh? Huh? And you really got it in your mind that this kid is ready to start now. Not just start now, but start over over Dirty Kirk. Mister, you like that? Really? Okay. All right. I guess I was asleep on the national championship game, huh? I guess I was imagining what I saw against Arizona State and Washington State. Ain't nobody throwing no hate. Ain't nobody throwing no shade. We just presenting the facts with his stats that turns into the truth. Go through this every damn season. Every damn season. No matter the situation. If team ain't talking about putting a black quarterback in here as a starter, there's a problem. Why is that? Why is that? Because I want some of these, I want some of these quote unquote Farrakhan wannabes to come at me. That's what I want. That's what I want. Bring that rah-rah. You need to have a better understanding of your black culture bullshit to me. Bring it, because I got a few words for you. And a couple of letters. STFU, number one. Okay? Number two, if you're such a stand-up guy for the black culture, why aren't you in the community making something happen? Why? Why you running around here and holler about you don't want to see me? No, really don't, because I ain't got time for tutu wearing children. No. I ain't got time to be re-explaining to some clueless, asleep, thinking he woke jerk that don't have a clue. Don't understand sarcasm, has no idea what satire even means. But you want to stand up on your soapbox like you behind a podium and want to and give a awful impersonation of Minister Louis Farrakhan. Are you kidding me? Find something educational to do, because you're not smarter than the fifth grader, first and foremost. Okay? You know what I'm saying? And when you try to take that stance, understand the history, my guy. Understand what you're trying to, you know what I'm saying? You want to turn a do-rag situation into a political statement, a black cultural ringing the bell alarm type of thing. Why? Why? Why is that? Why? peeled y'all skin to stand there and watch Matt Ryan for 14 years do good for this team and this city. It peeled, curled, and just really scrubbed your skin the wrong damn way. Now, I don't think ain't nothing right with the world if we ain't got a black quarterback. Let's stop. Come on, man. Grow up. Get a grip on life and reality. And y'all want to thrust this boy out and you know what I'm saying, to the wolves, off into the fire. Okay. Google David Carr. Google David Carr. Ryan Leaf. Jamarcus Russell. Andre Well. Rodney Pete. Google them people. Google them. Especially David Carr. Google that. Because I know it's hard to swallow, but the logic that I grew up on and live by, it ain't outdated. Green Bay still doing it. Chiefs did it, and it works. So why is it a problem when the Atlanta Falcons decide to do something common sensual wise of running an organization? Why is it a problem when we do it? Why is that? Why is it when we pick up the mirror, put it in front of your face, and show you what you look like when you hit sin on some of that stupid shit? Why is it? Why is that? Help me understand. Because the question still remains, why is it that there is so much hate and such a problem with player development? Why is that? Why is that? Because when Mr. Durag, MC Durag, has said to himself he's here to learn from Dirty Kirk, but that ain't what y'all want. Y'all want him out there now. Y'all think he's ready right now, and he's not. But then we decided to, get behind the camera and do something of an entertaining nature and show you what you look and sound like. Oh, now, we throwing shade on the Penix. Okay, all right. Yeah. And in other news.
So,
and in
hold
other
on, hold on.
news.
Let me chime in on this, Sam.
I was finna swing it to you, but
Like,
do your thing.
well, let me just put this PSA out there first before I go on with what I want to say. I'm I want Kirk Cousins to start for us because I think he's the best quarterback that we have. That being said, with all the help that we have brought in, I do think that Michael Penix wouldn't be put to the wood chopper if we did start him. Now, would it be the right thing to do? I don't think so. But it wouldn't be the worst thing, to do. The worst thing to do would be putting Taylor Heineke out there. We seen what that shit, what that looked like last year. Now, I don't want a rookie, quarterback starting for my team because I know what comes with that. But we do have a competent quarterback coach, multiple coaches that have either been an ex quarterback or have coached quarterbacks in the past. So it wouldn't be, so detrimental for him to do it. But I think with the team that we have, Kirk Cousins is the right person for the job because he has experience.
Right. Let's see. Woo! I think we got everybody fingers working at a particular moment. We got 13 eyes. Hey, y'all behind it, y'all 13 eyes. Hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Um, Xavier Littman, what's good? What's good? What's happening, Rashad? What's happening? Good to see you, man. What's good? What's good? How it is out there on the east side. Anthony
East
White, what's
side,
happening?
east side.
Hey, Auntie. Mr. Knight, what's good? It's always good to see you in here. It's always good. Let's see. 3:30, what's happening? Southside, what's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Christy Lewis, hey darling.
Hey, Miss Christie.
You know what I'm saying? Put that one up right there. Facts, best quarterback since Matt Ryan, and if we didn't sign Casey, there was going to be no way to draft Penix. Teams would have traded ahead of us. Hmm, hmm, hmm. No lies told,
Facts.
because it was a knee jerk situation the way things went, because nobody was stepping up to us for our asking price for the number 8 spot. And like Raheem said, okay, we're not gonna be here no time soon again. No time soon. So we might as well get what we need to get for our future right now. But that didn't sink in for our future. Not right now. We got a right now quarterback. Okay? We had to tie up the future. So we did that. We got him. It was on the big board. You see, and the way y'all acting, the way some of y'all are out here acting about this boy, I already know. Had we not drafted him or a quarterback, oh, we ain't trying to win. Oh, they don't know what they doing. Well, why we didn't get this guy? Why, you know the whole spiel. You know how y'all do each and every single solitary damn year at draft time. So which side of the fence you gonna roll on? Which side of the reality you gonna sit? Because it happened, we got him. Okay. But now the problem is, oh, y'all don't want him to go through the process. You don't want him to have all exclusive knowledge completely of the playbook before he touches the field. You don't want him to be all inclusive and knowledgeable of his teammates on his unit when he hits the field. Y'all just want to throw him out there and say, go play, go run, Toby, run. When that ain't how it works. I watched Chuck Noll create them Steelers. Okay. I watched, Dick Vermeil create them Eagles in the 80s. I watched Tom Landry. You know what I'm saying? I watched, Don Coryell and them Chargers. And create that life with Dan Fouts and folks with them Chargers in the 80s. You can't say it's outdated logic when it is what the NFL is built on. Every piece of history from the 60 Packers to now have done this. Draft, groom, develop. Why is it so hard for you all to comprehend or even get with that particular plan or program? Why is that? You know, why is that? I'm curious. Mm. Look, I honestly don't expect Heineke to be on the team by the time by the second game of the preseason. I really don't.
Mm.
I really don't. Because I'm putting in and looking in, you know what I'm saying, to what we got in count in the quarterback room. And that Paddocks dude, that's a hidden gem, bro. That's a hidden gem. I think Paddocks is a hidden gem, and I think Paddocks is going to be the reason why we cut Heineke. I mean, I'm just going by, what I'm saying, what I saw from him in college. I was shocked at the fact that he didn't get drafted. You know, I'm really, really, really shocked that what I'm saying, he slid all the way down, to an undrafted free agent because he played, pretty admirable football. But hey, things happen. Drafts are crazy. You know, Auntie said, uh, Coach Raheem coaching staff is very deep on offense, defense, and special teams. Is the reason they want to close training camp to the public. Uh, I mean, well, we just got a little bit more deliberate. Without bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because we all know Terry with the fuckery. You know what I'm saying? Um, you know what I'm saying? So hey, I really wasn't surprised. I mean, because you don't want to be you you don't want to be having to answer questions about a non-starter. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? When you're out here and you got a set of guys and you're trying to get things in a point of order, and then and instead of talking about what the first unit is coming together with as far as chemistry and the QB1 learning where the guys want the ball, or how things need to work, or how the communication between him and the line goes. But then we got to sit up and answer questions about Michael Penix every day, all day, every interview. So you know what I'm saying, it makes kind of palpable sense to me, what I'm saying, to do what they did. It just to close camp so everything could be a focus point. We're focused. Dirty Kirk Cousins, aka Mr. You Like That, is QB1. He is the leader. He is QB1. He came in. He took the unit down to Tampa for what I'm saying. To work out together. All right. You know what I'm saying. So I mean, why is it we can't get it in our mind that what is going to happen with uh Michael Penix Jr. is the fact he's going to have the clipboard. He's going to be in the film room. He's going to be on the practice squad, what I'm saying, running reps, learning the playbook, what I'm saying? And then when he does get a chance to practice with the guys, and then he getting to know them and getting to know the playbook. And by the time, what I'm saying, it comes possible time for his chance, he's ready. I mean, I don't get what the problem is with that. I don't understand how it could be, saying anything wrong or bad with that. You got to get communication with your O line. You got to get communication, in audible settings, down, what I'm saying, to a science. And a rookie ain't gonna get all of that down in one season. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. I mean, I want the kid to see. There's also another misconception because see, a lot of y'all think that we don't want him to succeed. When if you were listening leading up to last Friday, if you were listening to all of our shows, especially mine, and what I've talked about with him, we want him to succeed. It's just that he has to learn, he has to develop, he has to groom, he has to grow before he becomes QB1. What up, E? Oh yeah, Auntie. That's a definite fact. We don't want to give him no trade secrets. We don't want to give him no information at all. You'll get the finished product when you know what I'm saying when you announce the teams, the personnel, the depth charts, and all of that. But with that, Big Ant,
Yes, sir.
what do you think the the effects would be from Kurt taking the guys down to Tampa and working out together? What how you think that's gonna, manifest itself?
Well, for one, that builds confidence between which goes both ways. Um, Two, it builds chemistry, which you need because they are fairly new teammates. Um, and if we're going to go far as we think we're going to go, those are two things that you're going to need throughout a long season, a regular season, and as well as the playoffs. So you need those types of reps, where going out of town and you're watching film and you're finding out what where your players like the ball and what they don't like and things of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
So so coming regular season, you can hit the ground running. It shouldn't be any gray area, none.
All right, all right. So basically, with it's kind of sort of in addition to what I just said, especially with us bringing in six extra coaching, spots to um, adhere to the quarterback position. You know, I mean, you the importance of having a vet. You know what I'm saying? That has been around, that has seen a lot of defenses that you could drop into a situation such as this one and be successful is tantamount. Is kind of sort of inevitable. You know, it makes a lot of things much easier. Communication from the line. Being able to cover certain things by inexperienced players on the unit, and it helps with a vet that knows a lot of things in the scheme that could teach the youngin. You know what I'm saying, and speed up their development process, if you will. You know, what I'm saying? And see, those are things that you won't necessarily get from a rookie 76% of the time. You won't have that experienced leadership that can show you points, what I'm saying, past your experience. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but hey, I'm just trying to get a good understanding from some of the stuff that I see people hit sand on when it comes to our situation in particular. You know, y'all are so Y'all are so on the defense, ready to defend Penix that you're missing the big picture. Fix now, win now, develop now. You know what I'm saying? You're not just missing the big picture, you're missing the context in the picture as it were. I mean, y'all realize the 8 picks after Penix were very spot on picks made by this organization in the draft. But that's not the conversation that we're having. We're not talking about Trice. We're not talking about Zion. We're not talking about Washington. We're not talking about the running back from Alabama. We're not talking about the young man, the number 2 pick from Clemson. We're not talking about the linebacker from Notre Dame. You know what I'm saying? We're not talking about the other big linemen. We're not talking about none of that, because all y'all are focused on is what's going to happen or not happen. You know what I'm saying? As far as your vote is concerned with the Penix. I'm just saying, man. There's plenty to analyze. There's plenty to break down. There are plenty other contextual, topics other than the quarterback, ladies and gentlemen. There's plenty other things to analyze and break down and learn and understand. We've ignored the fact that 3 out of the last 4 players that we have brought to the team were actually for special teams. Not talking about that either. You know what I'm saying? The punt and kick return is going to be, different and accessible. I mean, there's so much going on with this team, but all that everybody's concerned with is MC Durag. I mean, I kind of get it though, you know what I'm saying, with the album dropping and all, you know what I'm saying? No lefty, no run. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but MC Durag is on the team, you know what I'm saying, with an already experienced MC. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We got an Eminem type situation going on here. Oh, y'all gonna mess around. Y'all gonna mess around and turn MC Durag into Benzino with a tan.
Nope, I'm not doing. Nope, I'm not going there with you. Nope.
I mean, I'm gonna talk to the paper soldiers, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm talk to them. Do.
330 got a question for you, Sam.
What that question is?
Said OG Big Sam, you were tough on the $100 million defense not closing out games. How do you feel about this defense post cut?
I think I kind of just answered that question. I may be a little off. Judging from the draft and free agency moves and whatnot concerning the defense, we got bigger. And I think we got better. And I think that if we can build on our third down defensive percentage and our red zone percentage, you know what I'm saying, from last season where it was, in the top 3, and bring the scoring defense down from last season down to like 17-14. No, the sky's the limit for this team. Even with what we've done on the offensive side, I still think the identity of this team is our defense. Is going to be our defense, simply based off of Raheem's history. Wherever he has been, there has been a playoff contending to championship to contending defense. And I don't think this situation here in Atlanta with him is going to be any different from that particular factoid. Um, between Lake, Gray, and Raheem, like I said, I believe the defense is going to lead the charge. We are going to be playing a lot of field position ball, with special teams punting, punting and punt returning, and punt coverage. I've seen a few real good special team guys being brought here. But as far as the defense goes, I honestly really don't have any worries. I'm more excited about seeing, Troy and Grady, and Taquan, complete, bounce back. Taquan to continue his bounce back from his injury. But I'm, just excited to see, Grady back and Troy back in their respective positions, and sliding everything else back, into its natural spot, of this puzzle and this defense going forward, being bigger, being just as fast and and even more physical and better awareness because we have experience at each level. So I hope that answered that question. You know, do. And it's funny, we are not going to allow Penix to become a Justin Fields. Penix is a rookie. He needs to sit behind a great quarterback like Cousins and adapt and develop behind a guy like Cousins. This is a great plan. Sound better when you say it, sir. Sound better when you say it. George texts the boy, I ain't going there with you. I am not. I am not. Brian Peoples, what's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Auntie says, not to mention, Kirk look at his receivers old college film so he can get to know his teammates.
Bingo.
Now, would you get that out of a Ricky? Would you get that out of a Ricky? Auntie, I think you might want you should take this, this right here and make it a post, and pin it somewhere, in a thousand groups. Because that right there, that right there, that right there. That right there, that was a line drive shot down the left field corner line into the corner, bouncing around, and the outfield can't find it. That right there. Smooth 78, what's good, man? What's happening? What's happening? Let's see. Anthony said 3 days. The defense will take a dip this season just because of the scheme change and the loss of some experienced players, but it will be serviceable, and that's all that matters. No, I think it's going to be more than serviceable. Yes, the scheme. Yes, the scheme has changed, but like Raheem said, we have experience at every level. Okay. You're talking about losses. Okuda, is it being? Does it even matter? You know what I'm saying? That he left from the defense. I really don't think so. because I think if it did, I think we would have made some substantial move in that area. Um, I mean, so as far as losing anybody, I no. If anything, we gained. You know what I'm saying? We didn't lose too much of any significance. I mean, losing players is always problematic at best. But um, no. And then we don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm still when it comes to CC, it's no news is good news at this particular point. You know what I'm saying? Because as well known around the league as he has, as he is, what I'm saying, around the league and all his personal relationships around the league, no one is talking about Calais, and his possible choice or not choice. You know what I'm saying? And you would think a guy of that stature in this league, if he was calling it quits, you would. I think something would have been said. On that, part. But like I said, I'm still holding out hope because to me in this situation with him, and no news is good news. And then really he's earned the right to take as long of a time with his vacation and whatnot. In his work. What I'm saying, in this league. Jay Diaz, what's good, man? What's good? What's good? Good to see you in here. And you know what, Georgia takes the boy. I feel that way, but the arrogant ignorance of the situation cannot be ignored. It cannot be ignored. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm at this particular topic the way I am simply because you know some of these people actually act like they grew up in the 40s, 50s, and 60s, and they didn't. You're trying to hold some kind of historical grudge. You know what I'm saying? Think just because if we have a black quarterback, you know what I'm saying, in Atlanta, that it's going to change some kind of history. Now, hey, let's call it for what it really is. Honestly, I hope this young man is smart enough to not make the mistakes that the last one made. I hope that he's serious about his craft. I hope that, he is serious about his business. I hope that, what I'm saying, in his plan and in his agenda to be an Atlanta Falcons quarterback, that, God, football, and family. Just saying. We don't need you to have no pets. We don't need you passing out any coins to, what I'm saying, entourage hanger-ons. You need to have a informative yet protective yet smart circle, a very small circle around you. And you need to make good business decisions. You know, that's just what I'm saying, the real of the real. Yeah, and you know what? Appreciate that, George takes a boy. Yeah, I knew it was a name I was missing. Dupree. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but matter of fact, Dupree and Zoe and CC. But at the same time,
Zoe's still here.
oh, he's okay. Okay, well, Zoe is still here. All right, so Dupree, and then it's still up in the air on Calais, like I said. You know what I'm saying? But it, I based on his track record and his body of work, I have no illusions of the fact that there will be a playoff contending to championship contending defense, what I'm saying, in the bins. I believe that because everywhere Raheem has been, there has been a playoff to championship contending defense. And I think this situation is going to be no different. Doo-doo-doo. Kristen said, but the same for the offense as well. I like how the team is privatizing what they are doing. This is a business structure move. I recognize from Coach Morris' interview. Yes, 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 it is. Well, see, a lot of people want. I, I'll just say this to that, Georgia Tech's boy. They went in and they got their guys. They got their guys where they wanted to get their guys. And I think that our draft class, especially from a defensive perspective, has been largely underrated. I really do. I really do. I really do. I think our defensive draft has been largely underrated. You know, but I mean, what do you think, Ant?
Yeah, it's being underrated. But look, go look. I want everybody to go look at that team, the defense that they had outside of Aaron Donald that the Rams had. They had serviceable pieces that fit within themselves. Like it wasn't the the flashiest players or people other than Aaron Donald that was going to get 10 plus sacks. They didn't need that. They just needed players that was going to do their job and help the team get wins.
Yep.
And that's what I see with this defense. Yeah, we missed out on Bud. Okay, so what? Yeah, Okuda left. We seen that was gonna happen because he didn't really wow us, last year, and he was injured. So that wasn't really an eye opener.
And what he got what he got for where he went to, we wasn't going to give that to him.
No, we wasn't. No, I'm
You know.
glad he got his bread,
Yeah.
but
I'm not, don't get me. Yeah, you know what you're right. I ain't mean to cut you off, but that I am never against anyone getting their payday. You know what I'm saying? But for us, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to that, it has to make sense when it comes to doling out checks.
yeah,
You know, go
it
ahead.
didn't. Yeah, it didn't make sense for us to give him that type of contract coming off of, it was a prove it year. He didn't really
He
prove
couldn't because he couldn't stay healthy.
he couldn't stay healthy. It was just like, the year prior when we had what's I forget his name. The cornerback that we had signed for like a year or two. He couldn't stay healthy either.
Hughes.
No, not Hughes. The other one.
Let's see.
Um, because Hughes is still here.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
But
Hughes is here. Alford and Clark. We had a bunch of
I
corners.
forget I forget his name. But it was just it was the same situation. I mean,
Yep.
he couldn't stay healthy. It was a proven year for
Oh,
him
oh yeah.
as
Okay.
well.
Yeah. I know exactly. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
He
I know.
Hayward, Hayward,
Yeah.
Hayward,
Hey. Yeah.
Casey Hayward.
Uh-huh.
He's a veteran. He was a veteran corner, as as well as Okuda was to an extent, but neither one could stay healthy for a long period of time, and that puts us in a position where we have outside of AJ these young dogs that can prove that we made the right decision not to draft a cornerback this year.
Mm-hmm.
And we address defensive line and edge in the draft, like Georgia Texas boy said earlier. And we have options now. Like our coaching staff loves for players to be um, playing different types of roles, you know, and that's everybody does. Like you have defensive linemen that can go outside and play offensive, outside linebacker, edge, or you have a linebacker that can, inside linebacker that can play outside, and vice versa. And you have cornerbacks that can also play safety, a box safety or a free safety, whichever. That's the type of defense that we're building now, where everybody is interchangeable. It's no longer where only this type of player can only play in this type of this position. No, we can play all over the place now.
And I don't know if anybody's paying attention, but NFL Network uh, was just talking about our linebacker room and the possibilities of them being not a top five, but a top three linebacker room. So I'm just saying, there are some people. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I did a show on that, on the linebacker room. So, hey, it sounds better when they look at it and see it and say it.
Yep.
Frito said, I'm glad that Raheem read the room and decided to keep some things close to the vest and not give the NFL the blueprint on how to prepare and play the new Falcons. Brilliant. Brilliant.
Brilliant.
Brilliant. Judge, Texas boy, why is you screaming from Texas? Why is you screaming?
Okay.
Why is you...
Don't be yelling at me, sir.
Anytime AJ has had an okay solid number two from Monroe, Hayward, and Okuda, AJ has been shut down. Just no picks, but the numbers don't lie. Well, you're right. And the important number that sticks out to him is no turnovers made. Look, man, look. Okay, I've said this before. AJ plays great defense, but some of you all have the moniker, the title, shutdown corner misconstrued. Okay, all right. A shutdown corner shuts down the entire side of a field. Like a Revis Island, like a prime time. Okay? All right. Y'all got to get the understanding of what a shutdown corner is. A shutdown corner is a guy that can play the position so well that they don't throw to his side and he still gets anywhere from 5 to 6, picks. All right. A shutdown corner is a corner that doesn't allow yards after the catch, or has multiple pass deflections, multiple. You know what I'm saying? When you have an offense that comes in and have to scheme for you, I have not heard now offense that we have faced since AJ has been here talk about them having to scheme for him on the defensive side of the ball. Okay, that is not shut down. That is playing admirable, serviceable defense. He's an excellent tackler. He does make plays, but you have to be a threat from that position. And if you get to it, you can cause a fumble or get a pick and flip the field. That was prime time. That was Revis Island. Okay. Come on now. Now, I'm not going to do a whole nother show right now on that because I could talk about that right now. Because y'all have that term. Y'all throw that shutdown corner term around him, you know what I'm saying? And right now, in this current NFL, there is not a shutdown corner walking around in the league right now. It's not. It's not. When you can shut down the entire side of the field, when you can make a quarterback not throw your way for 60 minutes, that's shut down. That's shut down. A shutdown corner doesn't get thrown at 8, 9, 10, 12 times in a game consistently. So let's stop that. Let's stop that. AJ is a damn good defensive player at that position, but he is not a shutdown corner. He is not. Because again, I say it again, shutdown corners do not get thrown at double-digit times a game consistently. Let that sink in. The next time you want to run that turn shutdown corner out there in conjunction with with AJ. Or anybody else for that matter.
Yeah, Georgia, Texas boy. I know what you meant. Like, you just used the wrong terminology. I get it.
I mean, and then that wasn't necessarily meant for you. It's just in general, bro. A lot of people use that term a lot. You know what I'm saying? There's video documented evidence of what a shutdown corner is. And then in my lifetime, there's only been 3. Okay? And you can count 9 Super Bowl championship rings in between them. Hey. And yeah, he does. He's a good cornerback. But right, he gets if he was better, he wouldn't get thrown at as much as he does. That's what I'm saying with that. JD said, even Raheem said AJ is an up and coming player. He knows AJ ain't there yet. Yep. Appreciate the translation. Couldn't have said it better myself. Oh Lord, he didn't. He didn't do that, Jay. He didn't. Joey Porter Jr. said he's the best corner in the league.
Bitch, go sit your ass down. You just a sophomore.
Listen, I hope Mr. Porter is slapping his son upside the head right now.
I mean, I appreciate the confidence, but no, sir. Go sit your ass down.
Right.
Get some I'm gonna need to get you, at least 5 years under your belt before you can say that.
I know, Texas, but I know. I'm just like I said, from a general principle standpoint, it wasn't necessarily narrowed down to you. I was kind of speaking in general with that because, like I said, a lot of people throw that term around. You know what I'm saying, loosely like that, and there is not a shutdown corner walking around this league right now. It's not. It's not. And that's just the reality of it. And see, 330 asks, can AJ realistically ask for 20 million? Hell no. But given the pay scale and Denzel Ward getting 100 million, I mean, what they? I'm just saying. When Denzel Ward got that 100 million, mm-mm. No, no, sir. Ooh, ooh,
Sam,
ooh,
have we had this?
ooh.
Haven't we had this discussion before? I'm just just saying.
Ooh. Yeah, now we get down to some rag taxes. Okay. Hey, what's up, Corey? Hey, what?
Way to come in with the fire, Corey. I see you. I see you.
That right now, baby. That right now. That right now. You couldn't have said nothing no more truthful than that right now. You couldn't have said nothing more truthful than that right now. That's the thing that people are afraid to say when it comes down to that conversation with AJ Terrell. You know, but hey, what? Hey, JDL said, Trotter Jr. said nobody was doing what he was doing last year, playing receiver ones every game and shutting them down. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Jamarius Gillum, AJ is too expensive for 0 interceptions this previous season. Facts.
Just saying.
Facts. Facts. Boy, that boy
Well, hold on. Now I'm gonna defend AJ on this one. Them refs was they was not calling shit because D Hop was manhandling AJ, and they would not call anything. Not
Now,
holding, not
I
pass
will
interference,
say
nothing.
that was twice last year. AJ got mugged by D Hop and by Michael Evans.
Yes.
Okay, and there were no offensive pass interference called. They
None.
were pushing off, they were grabbing. D Hop had AJ by the bottom rung of his face mask and the ding on collar on that last touchdown catch.
Didn't call nothing.
I mean, Southside says, I mean, people don't believe me when I say it when healthy. True Front was less targeted than AJ and still got interception. Yeah, yeah.
Facts.
Facts. Facts, Southside. Facts. Those facts.
You know what? You gonna leave that man alone.
Hey, Corey, I don't know what happened this morning, man. But hey.
Okay, who done pissed in your cereal this morning, Corey?
Hey, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That boy came in the door with that smoke, boy. Came in the door with that smoke.
Came in on fire.
There are 24 people behind the eyeball watching this program. Can I get 24 likes? You know what I'm saying? Can I get a couple of subscribers as well? I'm trying to get to 200, y'all. I'm trying to get to 200. You know what I'm saying? I need 53. I need 53. You know what I'm saying? Show you about some love, man. I'm gonna show it right back with the content. What up, John? What's going on? What's good? What's good, man?
What's good, John?
We've been talking about a myriad of things, you know what I'm saying, from defense perspective, and we done ended up on this AJ Terrell conversation and what is and what isn't a shutdown corner, and you know what I'm saying, and his possibly asking for 20 million plus, and will he deserve it? And you know, in isolation of his supposed defensive status. And also, we've also spoke about the uncomfortable reasons as to why people have MPJ trending, which in most cases has caused Raheem and Terry to make this choice of closing camp to the public, you know what I'm saying, for the duration of training camp. You don't want players having to answer a question about a guy that's not starting. You know, if those questions were about the guy that is starting, you know, if if Mr. You Like That was trending, then that would be something entirely different. But you know what I'm saying, MC Durag out here trending and he ain't finna start. You know, Southside said AJ can't defend himself until this fall. No, stay on his neck, Corey. Stay on his neck.
No, you leave that man alone.
Stay on his neck, Corey.
Don't listen to Sam.
Stay on his neck.
You leave that man alone.
If he looking at YouTube and he's seeing this, maybe he'll get 2 or 3 picks this year. Yeah, I'm just saying. Stay on his neck.
You leave that.
Because I'm so gonna stay on the phone and unicorn neck till he start playing like a tight end. So
you stop calling that man that.
What?
You know what?
What?
We're not going there.
Stop calling him what?
Anyway, nope. I'm not going down that rabbit hole with you. Nope. Nope.
Okay. All right. Oh man, John Sinclair has a question. Do QBs avoid throwing in AJ's direction? Hell no. Hell no. That's why I have such a problem with people trying to call him a shutdown corner. Shutdown corner, and there's only been 2 of them. Okay, shutdown corners don't get thrown at. Shutdown corners don't allow yards after the catch. Shutdown corners do not get manhandled. You know what I'm saying? Shutdown corners don't get thrown at and still get 5 or 6 interceptions in the season. I'm just saying. Floyd, what's good, man? What's good? How's everything going with you? Good to see you in here. Facts, Jamaris. Facts. When you got Will Levis in crunch time throwing at you, that's a problem, bro. That's a problem. When you got Josh Dobbs going 7 of 8 at you for 86 yards and a touchdown, come on, bro. That's not shutdown material. Come on now. When you when you got Taysom Hill on the 3rd and 17 targeting you and gets it, bro, that ain't shutdown corner material, man. That's a fact right there, man. There's not a quarterback in the league that is afraid of AJ. Dead ass. So, you know what I'm saying? We can't sit here and pretend like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I hold that like I've been saying, man, we're gonna know if he's about the mission or about the bag. And if he's about the bag, then he's gonna look and seek, you know what I'm saying, that right there is gonna be somewhere else.
That right there.
Y'all remember Ty Law? AJ got to play. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I agree.
I mean, Ty Law, he wasn't shut down, but again, there wasn't yards after the catch, and he didn't get manhandled. And some quarterbacks were afraid because he was known for creating fumbles and getting them tip drills going and things of that nature. Yeah, John. Yeah, he's a good clever corner. You know what I'm saying? But John says I think he could step his game up and add some ints, but he would have to alter his approach a bit. Yeah, there's a lot about his approach. He's gonna have to add about 10 pounds of muscle so he stop getting thrown around by these 6'2", 6'3" receivers. That too. Southside said when you got Carr in the last game throwing a TD at you in the end zone too. AJ, you got a problem.
That whole defense was a problem that last game.
Oh my God. Yeah, John, Jay, he didn't get in. Yeah, yeah. He don't get picks at all. If I'm a quarterback, I'll throw AJ's way just cause I know the worst that could happen is an incomplete pass. Deflected. Hey, look, listen. Hey, look, no lies told. No lies told, bro. No lies told. I mean, I'm just saying. You got to be doing something that'll deter a quarterback from wanting to try you, especially in crunch time. High tense. What I'm saying, third down situations. He has gotten thrown at too much to be considered a. He's a good cover corner. And like somebody said, it best, he, come to CB2. But yeah, I digress. I digress. Hey man, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this OG Tuesday tantrum uh AJ episode, MC Durag and the Wave Caps album review. I hope it was, good for y'all on today. I hope you got your feel. I hope I was able to inform you as well as entertain you. You will definitely see this duo on tomorrow. Might have a double tap at Sports Tea Dummy of the Week. There definitely will be another STFU segment. And we're gonna talk to you about the Braves. Everybody who hasn't been living under the rock know we lost. You know what I'm saying? Ronald for the year. He tore everything in that right leg, that right knee. But we are gonna talk about the little Braves on tomorrow, and probably some other sporting news as well. That's why we call it Wicked Wednesday Sports Tea, because we talk about all sports. And like I said, hey, I hope I, entertained y'all as well as informed y'all, you know, and and as far as that little bit of house cleaning is concerned, um, you know who you is. Show up or shut up. The link will be in. And if you not, stop talking. If you not, stay where you at. Cause stay over there up under the skirts of them sucker fools that sent you. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Cause see, truth be told, now one of them turd game fools won't want to see. They don't want to see. So you know what I'm saying? It's either you step out of the way or get stepped on. Because we're gonna present the facts as they are, routinely, consistently on a daily basis, Monday through Friday, Saturday and Sunday, and twice on Sunday. And we're gonna start it all over again on Monday. Just saying. You know what I'm saying? You got to be about your research, about your business, and be knowledgeable of what you're trying to come at us about. Otherwise, you're gonna, end up like some of these fools on the Summer Jam screen. You know how we do, you know. But hey man, you know what I'm saying? Terrible Tuesday. This has been your, episode of the Realistic OGs. The truthful one will be off IR, you know what I'm saying, in about another week from what I understand. But we carry on, you know what I'm saying? And the OG and the franchise, you know what I'm saying? Next man up, you know how we do. That's why it's a conglomerate. That's why it's a network. Hey man, this has been your boy, OG Big Sam. The franchise on both sides of the line, offense, defense. He might even give you some special teams too. He's factual like that, people. That's how we do when we do it. You got to keep it real. You got to keep it, you got to keep it dirty. And most importantly, you got to keep it real with yourself. Let your next choice be your best choice. This is the dynamic duo, y'all. We see y'all tomorrow. We out.
Peace.